Hello friends, my name is Randall Mullins, and I'm the owner-operator of Down to Earth Academy. I did not get into this business because I chose to. I got into this business because it chose me. I began tutoring at the age of 15, teaching at the age of 20, and every time I've tried other businesses, such as I've worked as an electrician, as a roofer, as a surveyor, as a geophysicist, I always get sucked back into education. I love it. It's a calling. Go ahead and move on to services offered, please. There's very little competition for private tutoring and homeschool instruction in the area. There is a Bristol co-op. There's a few co-ops in the area that do homeschool instruction. It's very difficult to find any subjects above the algebra level. Everybody else comes to me. I've worked for those fellas, and well, I kind of outgrew them. So any of the higher sciences and maths and any English above high school level competition, there's really, high school composition, there's no competition out there, period. The only other private tutoring that's available other than the occasional Craigslist tutor is Sylvan Learning Center. And if you want anything above 5th grade level math, you have to travel all the way to Kingsport to get that. As you can see, we serve all maths, all physics, astronomy, all the major sciences, reading, writing. I've had students all the way up to the master's, even doctoral level, especially online college students that have no other type of support available. As far as that goes, even those who do have other support available, I've had ETSU students who have free math tutors available 7 days a week down there, drive all the way up to Abingdon to hire me for their services for the higher maths. They need someone who speaks English very well. So we also do standardized test preparation, not only for high school level, but also I've had praxis students, people who have their degrees who are having trouble passing the praxis test, and other MCAT, PCAT for medical and pharmacy students, and a number of other things as well. You'll notice we do martial arts instruction. Many schools and universities are known for their sports teams. There's not many math competitions around here, so it's not like we can really compete in that sort of thing. But as you can see, my students have done rather well in the martial arts realm. Next slide, please. Yeah, real quick. As you can see on our website, it's very easy to contact us. Move on to the meet the staff, please, and I'll introduce you guys. The biggest part of expansion is I can only tutor so many hours in a day. Primary tutoring hours are from 3:30 to around 11 p.m. There has only been one of me, and that's why I've been needing to hire some other folks. These are a couple of my new hires. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Tom McMullen here in the suit and tie. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hey, greetings, folks. My name is Thomas McMullen. I've taught for 17 years at Virginia Airmont College until it actually died last year. I love to teach biology, astronomy, earth sciences, kind of a science generalist, I guess you'd say.
Anatomy and physiology?
Anatomy and physiology, that's probably going to bring a lot of students too. I've actually taken courses at the Quillen College of Medicine down off of ETSU.
I've also got Shelley Van Camp, who is my younger person specialist. She teaches all subjects K through 6. Scrolling down to Michael here. Michael, if you could.
I'm Michael Hofius. I was born and raised in Central America in a trilingual family, a multicultural family. I was educated in Guatemala, excuse me, bilingually, English and Spanish. I deviated from that, using that for a while as a woodworker for 28 years, and due to infirmities, I went back to using my bilingual skills. For 14 years now, I've been doing one-on-one, long-term substitution, and other situations as a Spanish instructor. I've also been doing a lot of ESL work, English as a second language work, through the Bristol, Virginia Public Schools, although that particular aspect is now terminated. I'm looking forward to working through Randall.
Okay, thank you. And April Parker here. She's been my student for how long?
Last year, I started with Down to Earth Academy as an intern from King University. My degree is in professional communications. Next year, this time, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be getting my, going back to school again to do my MBA in marketing. I pay very close attention to who needs people like myself. My job at Down to Earth Academy will be marketing, website maintenance. I just linked us up with LinkedIn, Twitter, a Facebook page now, and I believe that's it. We have one more I'm working on. So I'm going to be multifunctional. I'm also going to tutor English and writing assignments, and I came up with the idea that during midterm and final exams for the universities, it'd be a great idea if we could expand to 24-hour, 7-day-a-week tutoring during those times. Because being a student myself, we're hard-pressed and very stressed during those times. And yes, I worked at the Academic Center for Excellence at King University and made Dean's List with a 3.5 GPA. And we are not accommodating 24/7. However, I'd like to see Down to Earth Academy be able to do that. So we have lots of great expansion ideas on the horizon. So.
Couldn't float to student, please. Thank you. As far as the grant goes, the biggest gap I've got in my company right now is having someone to do the advertising, the marketing, web page development. I've already got someone here who's worked with me as an intern. I had 3 months of free labor through King University as far as that goes for her to prove her worth. As you can see, I'm going through and I'm hand-picking highly qualified individuals. As many of you know, the reason you have your own businesses is because it's hard to find work around here. So many people have their bachelor's, even master's degrees, and they're lucky to get a job working for Sprint at a call center. So I'm finding these very well-educated individuals with great talent and giving them a job at a reasonable wage. As you can see, I have a number of students here who I've worked with long-term. Some of them are returning students. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. This is Susan Olmstead when she was doing a presentation at Duke University on her research on colliding galaxies. To sum up, Down to Earth Academy provides the highest quality of education available anywhere in the region. There is no competition in many of our areas of expertise. Also, if you look at somewhere like Sylvan Learning Center that has basically the same rates, except you have to pay $45 to $75 just to begin, where you get no product, they pay their tutors $8.50 an hour. $8.50 an hour. None of my professional tutors will make less than $25 per hour. None of my staff, period, even if all they do is wipe tables and take out the garbage, will make less than $15 per hour.